Hey everybody. Happy hump day. We're almost through the week, sorta. Wow, so many people here tonight. Hello everybody. Yes, I'm a couple minutes late. I was messing with the camera because, that's just how I am some days. I got to mess with the camera. Hi Francie. Hello Mark. Hello Shirley. Hello Penny. Anybody else? I think that's everybody. I got you all. That's okay, Kate. I'm late too. Hi, Karen. Okay, we're going to work with that same bundle that we worked with on Monday. Hello, Ellen. I am going to try something that I haven't tried yet. So usually when I try something live, I have already experimented, figured it out. I know what I want to do tonight, but I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. So we're going to try it. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't, I have option number 2. So I am using that same bundle that I worked with on Monday, the No Night Out bundle. Yes. Well, you're getting it tonight. You're getting impromptu crafting. Definitely. So I'm going to use this paper, which is from the paper pad. We're going to use the marquee sentiments again, but we're going to use different stamp sets and we're going to use them in different ways, different stamps from the set in different ways than we used them before. Gems, embossing powders, all the things we used on Monday, we're going to use again today, just in a different way. So my idea is that I really, really like this pattern paper. It's just a curtain. It looks really cool. And I thought it would be fun if it had some gold accents across the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it into my Misty. I'm actually going to move it over here. And then I'm going to use, so part of this stamp set is these little lines. The idea of these lines is to use them and build your sentiment in between them. Like if you see how the congrats is put together here, it has those 2 lines with the letters in the middle. So the idea is to be able to build a sentiment, whatever kind you want, in the same space, right? We're just going to use these lines and we're going to use them in a completely different way. So my idea is I'm going to take these lines and I'm going to span them in some of the black areas on this paper. And my plan is that it's going to add gold. I'm going to emboss them with gilded embossing powder. So we're going to have gold folds in the curtain. That's my idea. And we're going to move. So we're going to do the 2 little lines. And then we're going to move them up so that they kind of do this. And then we can put our sentiment right here. And we're going to add some little bling to our little gold lines. That is my plan. So hopefully my plan works really well. I want to try to do this half of the pattern paper all inked up. And hopefully the embossy ink will stay nice and wet for me so I can go ahead and emboss half and then stamp the other half and ink the other half. And it should work. It should work. Hi, Tina. Hi, Susan. I want to get this nice and juicy, so I'm giving this a good press down, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp these both twice. So then when we get over here, I'm going to move the line up a little bit because we already have this pattern paper. It's already giving us a nice open light colored area to add a sentiment. So I don't want to mess with that at all. I want to keep that nice open area so we don't have to do all of the whole line. How is everybody doing tonight? Have you had a nice week? Have you been busy in your craft rooms or busy at your job and ready for a break? Oh, thank you, Susan. So I come from a very creative family. Most of my sisters have their own little medium for art. I have a sister that does paper crafting, but she does all off the, like she makes 3D art with her paper. She makes things like paper lanterns and like little art pieces and little boxes and stuff like that. And then I have another sister whose canvas is fingernails, and she is a nail artist. So whenever you see lovely fingernails, they come from my sister. And she does a pretty good job of calling me and being like, your nails, she watches my channel. She does a pretty good job of calling me and saying, your nails need redone. It's time to come back and get them repainted again. Okay, so. Oh, you're so welcome, Candy. I'm so glad you're here. I hope that your traveling or getting ready to travel is going well. You're doing good. You guys, I think this is going to work. We're experimenting tonight, Candy. We're experimenting. Look at this. Oh, wait till you see. I think it's going to work. I forgot to hit this with the powder tool, which was probably silly. So I'm giving this a really good shake. And then I'm going to do this little paintbrush trick to get some of the excess. This is user error. I should have used the powder tool and I did not. My fault completely. I'm sure this would be super fun to do with any Brutus Monroe embossing powders. I'm just using gold for tonight. Okay, let's hit it with the heat. Just gotta plug my heat embosser, my heat tool in. I never, 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 never leave my heat tool plugged in. Never. And as soon as I'm done, I'll tell you the story of why I never leave my heat tool plugged in. Look at that. Francie, hey Sarah, do you ever leave your heat tool plugged in? No, never, 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 never. Try to get this into the thing. Look how cool. That worked just like I imagined it would. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stamp this. So one time we left Sunday morning, we were gone for a couple hours, and my heat tool was plugged in. Now it was completely turned off, but it was plugged in. So while we were gone, one of my lovely dogs was being way too nosy. He got up and got on top of the heat tool and turned it on. Stepped on it because it's this Wagner one, and it's just right here. So we literally just had to step on it and turned on. So the way it was sitting, it was on for, we were gone for 4 hours. So if it, I don't know when he turned it on or how long it was on, but directly in front of it was a plastic bin, like a container that you hold paper or stuff in it. So we got home and the whole house smells like burned plastic, and we could not figure out why. We're like, what is that smell? What? And I go upstairs in my craft room, and here's my heat tool turned on, and it had burned a hole this big into that plastic bin. Fortunately, it hadn't caused it to ignite. I mean, that was good. So now I'm a little paranoid, and we never, 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 never leave the heat tool plugged in. Hi, Heather. I'm so glad you're here. I'm telling stories tonight. Oh, Francie, yes, the dog was fine. I have no idea. I have no idea when he did it or how he did it. It probably scared him, and he ran away because he was completely fine. There was no. Oh, thank you, Penny. Penny's awesome. She's keeping me from forgetting to put powder tool in this. You're amazing. Powder tool is so important. Oh yeah, my house was fine. It just the bin. But I can say with a great deal of certainty that I learned my lesson quite well. Okay, we have acquired the powder tool. Yep. Okay. quiet. I'm sorry. I'm getting these nice and straight. There we go. You know, it was probably Fitz that did it. It was probably my Fitz, Alex. So Alex and I both have pets named Fitzwilliam Darcy, except hers is a cat and mine is a dog. But yes, we both, without knowing, named our pets the same thing after the same person. He ate a cord. So I have two dogs, and the big one, his name is Andre. He's a lab and pit bull mix, and he eats. He'll eat anything. He'll eat the most random stuff. Completely random. But Fitz is pretty picky. He won't eat random stuff, which is good. Thank you, Susan. Yes. Alex says Fitz thinks he's a dog too. All right. This looks so cute. We're going to add gems to it too. And I'm actually going to come back in with this stamp. I'm going to hit this side with the powder tool, and I'm going to re-stamp just a couple spaces over here that I think could be stamped better and could be a little bit cleaner looking. Yep, Heather. Heather says, is that the lines from the Marquee Sentiment set? Yep. Yes, it is. The little lines here. I didn't get a chance to practice this. So I had an idea and we're just going all in. And if it doesn't work, I had a second idea, but this is working, which makes me super happy. Yeah, we're going to double emboss some of these. So this one for sure. You might get a little bit of my fuzzy head because I have to be able to really see and line this up good. Hold on, powder tool. You know how, so if you watched my live before, you know how I did the live and I used my little crystal katana, and doing the live made me realize how much I don't like my crystal katana. So then I bought a stabby tool. Doing these embossing heavy projects this week has made me realize how much I don't like this EK Success tool. Now I'm going to need another powder back. Okay, so we're going to redo that one. We're going to add another one in here because this is working and it looks awesome. And I want these two sides to be even now. And then I also think we can redo this one. It'll be good. Yes, go to the Brutus Monroe site, get the magic powder bag. That will be what I'm purchasing. With my next order, I think I owe Brutus Monroe my next child at this point, but it's okay. Has everyone been watching all the new mixed media stuff? I think I've now ordered 3 times with all the mixed media stuff. I've got it all. I've got it all ordered, every bit of it. It comes in, I order it. So then we can play. We can play swatch. We can swatch it all when it reaches my house. Lots and lots of fun. Okay. Yep. Perfect. I love how it looks kind of like on the screen, it looks like kind of like blah, but then I hit it with the heat. It's like, woo. Okay. Francie, you actually went to the store, didn't you? Okay, we missed some embossing powder here. I'm not sure how I did that, but I did, so. We might have to restamp. That, we'll see if that works. Oh, yeah. We're going to go ahead and double emboss this section right here. I think so. Melissa asked if Yam is part of the Halloween release. Yeah, I think it is. I can't wait, Heather. I cannot wait for it all to come to my house and I can throw it on paper. It's going to be awesome. So if you try this at home and you find that your embossing is not perfect, don't fret about it. You know why? Because these are handmade cards. Some of these little imperfections that you're seeing, we are going to completely cover up with these gorgeous gems anyway. So don't even fret. I am a firm believer in making a mistake or having something be not perfect and covering it up or just going with it. I'm not the perfectionist. Not in the least. That's right. Francie says if they want perfect, Hallmark's at the mall. I agree. And even then, do you know how many typos I've seen on Hallmark cards? A lot. What did Walter say? You can always use a gold metallic pen to make corrections. True. That's a very good idea. Also add bling. Or, and this is, we're going to do this too. You can also add gold splatter, and then it just all looks intentional. Powder tool. There we go. All better. Distressed artist, exactly. Penny says she's sorry she was perusing the fall collection page. That's okay, Penny. It's all good. I often say on my channel when I do stuff like this is just the first layer. Like I am a big believer in lots of layers and things on top of things and all that. So this will be just fine. I'm not looking at you though. I mean, you're right, but I'm kind of giving you a little bit of privacy over there as you drink your tea. All right. So let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's do the splatter next. So there's lots of ways to do splatter. We can do design opportunities for blank. That's right, Walter. That's perfect. Just going to come over here to my lovely little rolly cart because that's where I keep all the mixed media goodness. Let's do Shimmer Splash tonight in Gilded. Layers, layers, layers. Agreed. So I have a question for all of you. I love this Shimmer Splash stuff, but I don't have the flicking down correctly. I don't. It doesn't want to flick for me. I don't know. So I'm going to just pour some out. It never wants to flick for me. And I know that that's just a me thing. It's not a product problem. It's a me problem because everyone else flicks it and it flicks beautifully. I flick it and it's like, what do you want me to do? It is 100% user error. Yes. Yep. Candy's like, when you forget your powder tool, add a splash. Exactly. And also, this will give it more gold. And you can't have too much gold or too much blank or too much splatter. Now it all looks intentional. Okay. There we go. Tap your hand with your other hand. Like flicks on the ceiling. Hold on, I want to try this. Okay, there's enough splatter on this, but flick. Melissa said tap your hand with your other hand. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, brush is loaded. Like this? No, no that. Penny says it looks like we need a clinic on how to flick shimmer splash. Agreed. We do. We do need a clinic on how to flick shimmer splash. I don't know. When Christopher does it, he literally just goes like this, and it does it. It's perfect. But I don't have that wrist movement down, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna put that up there and leave it to dry. Patty says, Francie says, like, that's the only clinic this group needs. You know, I'm not even commenting on that one. I'm not. I'm going to take my Raven cardstock and I'm going to cut it down a little bit so we can do some more embossing. All right. What do you guys think? So I want to heat emboss the sentiment for my card. By the way, I just have a card front tonight, not a whole. I have to make another slimline base, and I didn't get there. Okay, so I'm going to stamp, heat emboss this congrats onto the black paper and then heat emboss it. Do we want to heat emboss it in black, or not black, white, alabaster, or gold? Like, do we want more gold? I wonder if it's going to look like, if it's going to show up really well on the, is it going to show up really well on the gold or on the black cardstock if I heat emboss it in gold, or would it look better with white? What do you guys think? Oh. Yes. Master's degree in flicking. Yes, I agree. Christopher has the master's degree in flicking. Like, he just does it and it just goes. I don't know. Maybe we need like a little, maybe there's like a wrist movement that I'm completely missing. Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to do gold on black or white on black for our sentiment? What do you guys think about that? Here's the card. It's well splattered. We're going to put our little congrats right here, a little off center. And then we're going to add some bling. I've already chosen some bling. Do we want more gold? I'm thinking gold. I feel like white might be too like in your face, but the gold would just kind of blend in with all of the rest of the gold. Yeah? We all say gold. I'm thinking gold. Gold. Heather says both. Well, now how would I do that? I need more information on the both. Survey says gold. Agreed. Okay. Gold. Heather says gold now. All right. And look, I got the powder tool out. We definitely. Next time I order from Brutus Monroe, I need a magic powder tool. This is how it always goes, right? Now I'm going to wipe this on my arm. This is just me, okay? I'm crazy. So when I have a stamp that I've never stamped before, I rub it on my arm to season it, to so it gets the oils off from manufacturing, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I feel like it does something, but I don't know for sure if it does or not. I feel like it's helpful. Anyway, it's my thing. Some people, you know, they use like the erasers or something. to like season the stamps. That's how I season them. I rub them on my arm. Oh, yeah, I have. Melissa said you could use powder or cornstarch in the meantime. Yeah, I have this EK Success powder tool, and it has powder in it. The problem is that it doesn't work really good. Like, it has a little brush thing, and I don't know. It's never worked perfectly, but doing these lives with all this embossing has brought it to glaring light, the fact that it does not work very good at all. The thing about lives is when you record a video, you can take out the part where you're fighting with your powder tool, or you just take out the part where you're embossing altogether, and then no one sees that your powder tool is all janky. But when you're in a live, it becomes glaringly obvious. You need a new powder tool. Melissa's, yeah. Melissa, you're not wrong. What did you put in a jar used as a paintbrush? Oh, the powder? I've lost the conversation. Gilded. Gold, gold, gold. Yes, yes. We're using gold. Got that part. Use powder or cornstarch in the meantime. Oh, okay. Yeah, the EK Success tool wasn't a success. Agreed. I like your idea, though. The idea of just putting it into a jar and using it with a paintbrush until I get another one. That would be worth probably a good idea. Okay. Lovely. Just lovely. I use what Gina uses. I don't know what Gina uses. I don't. Okay, so please don't, like, you know, I don't really watch Gina K on YouTube. Ta-da! That works perfectly. See? It's lovely. And we can just cut it down. Oh, see, but that's the one I think Brutus Monroe has. It's like a bag. It's not like a plastic container. It's like a black. It's like a bag. And it's part of the little kit for the little product kit, the Night Out bundle. It has one of those magic powder tools in it. So just gonna cut that down. But Christopher's is refillable. Yep, that's why I'm gonna order one of his with my next order, because right now I have 3 on their way to me. Not 1, not 2, but 3. All right. So there we go. Lovely. Hold on, let me put it up to you here so you can see it. See, ta-da. So pretty. We're gonna pop that up, and now we're gonna grab the lovely. So here's what I'm thinking for the gems, because I don't want to scatter them. I kind of want to make them like a like part of the design. We have all the splatter. Oh, we have these. I have these too. No, we'll save those for another day. Thank you, Francie. Francie says, nice job on the embossing. Thank you. Thank you very much. So my idea is, so why don't we kind of grab a section of each of our lines. And then, look, I have acquired a stabby tool. So I chose, this is the red shift, I think. My voice did something weird there. Yes, this is the red shift. Because I wanted to do something that would give just a little bit more color. So I'm thinking, and then we'll use the other side of the stabby tool to kind of push them into place. So on every line, I'm going to grab a different section of the line, and we're going to put 3 little blings on them so that they follow our little lines. And this is a little tedious, but you know what? I am a big fan of tedious. Sad but true. I'm the girl that stamps 12 by 12 scrapbook pages and paints things and all that. This is good. This is good tedious. Good busy work. Oh, Tina says we should put gems at the bottom. Oh, how about this, Tina? Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this, but then when I get to the part where I put my little sentiment in, we'll do bling across the bottom below the sentiment. Does that sound good? I mean, we could just bedazzle this whole thing if you wanted to. I'm totally okay with that. This little tool is quite lovely, quite lovely. Hello. I'm not going to sing because I can't carry a tune, but if I was by myself, I'd be singing because I have music on. Yes, I agree, Francie. He covered that whole cloud with the gems, and it was the coolest thing ever. Seriously, the coolest thing ever. That was fabulous. I feel like I need to do this faster. Good, that's what I'm here for. I love to get people's wheels turning. That's the best part. The best part is when my little crazy ideas makes you go, I want to go make that. But then you put your own spin on it. That's the best part. Okay. The other side of this with the little stabby part, that's great for when you accidentally put a gem down upside down, like I just did. Shh. Okay, there we go. Oh, this looks so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you, Alex. I've had lots of practice with the wet glue. Lots and lots and lots. I agree. Heather says love of handmade is priceless. I agree. So I had my niece. She is 6. I scrapbook her a lot. She lives about 10 minutes from me. She's been at my house, and she was at my house yesterday. So when she was at home, she drew me a picture of a llama. And then when she came yesterday, she got out all of our markers, my markers. And she's like, we are going to color the llama. So that was what we did. She knew what colors she wanted the llama. We didn't get it finished before her mom came together. So there is a half colored llama here. But it's okay because I'll have her again tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll finish coloring the llama. So she also got the creative gene, which, as I said, does run through my family. Yes, she is. A what now? A llama. Oh, hold on. Here. See my little llama? This is a llama. See, we started coloring it. We didn't get finished yet. So she drew it. She colored it all out. Just we got to finish it tomorrow. There we go. Yes. So cute. Her favorite things are she loves rainbows. Like she loves them. Everything needs to be colored like a rainbow. And when she came to my house yesterday, she had her little rainbow tutu. She is so cute. Every time she comes to my house, whatever we make, whatever we craft, we have to do a rainbow. Okay, 2 more gems. And then we can move on to foam tape. What time is it? Ooh. Okay. I don't know how I keep like getting this done just on time. I actually had a second card in case I needed it, but we're not going to need it. Okay, there we go. We need some foam. Ta-da! Funny story, I have some foam tape. Heather Collins. Heather says we used to have a llama set. Heather Collins, I have that llama set. Yes, I do. If it was closer to hand, I'd pull it out. I have the llama set. Yes, yes, yes. It's adorable. It says, "You're llama gorgeous." Or something like that. Oh, I actually didn't need to cut this down. Look how perfectly that fits. These are the squares, the little squares. Foam tape. Yep. Penny says it's called Llama Friends. It is. And I have it. There's our little congrats. And then we'll do some little gems just across the bottom. Wait, what? That's it. Yes. Petty's correct. That's what the stamp says. It said, "You are so glamorous. No problema. Save the drama for your llama." Wait. Oh, Heather, you got my hopes up so bad. She said it was coming back next week, and I thought she meant that the llama stamp set was going to come back next week. But she was talking about the foam squares, which are amazing and fabulous. But I was really excited. I thought she meant that the llama stamp was coming back next week. Don't get a girl's hopes up. And there we go. All done. It's okay, Heather. I'll forgive you. I own the stamp set, so I can use it anytime I want. Alex says, "Now you're just showing off with that perfect line of glue blobs." Yep. So here is our pretty stamp set, or our project for tonight. I am so excited that these little lines worked. They did exactly what I was hoping they would do, and it looks awesome. And there is our finished project for the evening. Thank you so much. Christopher will be here tomorrow night live, and I get to be the spectator tomorrow because Thursday nights are my night off, and I get to hang out with all of you in the chat. And then I will be back next Monday, or Monday night. Yep, Monday. All right, you guys. Create your own ending. If you mess up your embossing powder, just throw some gold shimmer splash on it, and you are good to go because it looks gorgeous and intentional, just the way we want it to look. All right. Let me catch the last couple bits here. Oh, did I go? All right. Well, my laptop is giving me a hard time, so I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I think it needs some juice. There we go. Okay, now I can say goodbye to you without worrying about it going. All right, everyone.